Hello everyone, I welcome you all at Smarty Education. Today we will be starting with Indian Union Budget. You are watching the lecture at Smarty Education. So now let's begin with the lecture. So first of all, let's see topics to be covered in this lecture. First of all, understanding what is budget with example, then how budget is being prepared, then we will see overview of Indian budget, then we will study about few terminologies related to Indian budget. Then we will see fiscal deficit topic. So broadly the chapter is been divided into 5 topics that we are going to study in the lecture. Okay. Now let's take take an example to understand what is budget. For example, there is a family and certain amount of money will be earned, let's say 10,000. So in that 10,000, the mother of the family will have to decide how much to be spent on milk, how much to be spent on vegetable, how much to be spent on oil, how much to be spent on clothes and other necessities item and other unnecessary items. So let's consider 10,000 as a budget. And for that things like milk, vegetables, oil, clothes and other items, the mother has to decide future expenditure. Thus from the budget, estimation of expenses will be done for future expenditure. The same concept applies in Indian Union budget. How the same concept applies in Indian Union budget? So what happens in Indian Union budget, that Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman ji will produce the budget in the parliament and will ask for certain amount as a budget for the future expenditure. That's what happened in our example. The father earned 10,000 and the mother considered it as a budget, and from that budget all the necessary and unnecessary items are to be bought for the purpose of family. Okay, now I have assumed that you have got the concept, and for any query you can comment down below. Now you all must be wondering, sir, how Indian budget is being prepared. Let's see. First of all, once the Prime Minister approve the budget is prepared for printing. The printing process starts with Halwa ceremony. It is being known as Halwa ceremony. Then the budget is presented at the Lok Sabha by the President. The President will then present the budget in the Lok Sabha of Parliament. Okay, now what will happen next? In the next step, then Finance Minister brief the budget in the Lok Sabha to all the elected members for the purpose of approving from the Parliament. Now I hope you got the point. First of all, what happened? First of all, we assume that there is a family in which a man is earning 10,000. From that 10,000, all the expenses are to be managed by mother. Okay, so from that 1,000, that same concept applies in India in the Indian Union budget. What happens is certain amount of will be presented to our Prime Minister. Then Prime Minister, as soon as it approves it, then it will be go for printing process, which will be known as Halwa ceremony. And then as soon as President will present it in the Lok Sabha of Parliament, then Finance Minister will brief it in the Lok Sabha. Normally Nirmala Sitharaman ji always brief the budget with her khata book, Bahi Khata. Now let's see some overview of Indian budget. Overview means basically facts. We have to see some certain facts. So first of all, the first Indian budget was presented by Mr. James Wilson. Okay, on February 18, 1869. Remember the date, it is very important from your MCQ point of view. After Indian budget was introduced on April 7, 1860 by the East Indian Company. Okay, the first budget of independent India. Look, this is very important because I have seen that question in your MCQ mock test of ICSI. By then Finance Minister R.K. Shanmugam Chetty, remember the name, very important. Mr. R.K. Shanmugam Chetty presented the first independent Indian budget. Till 1955, budget was only printed in English language. However, from 1955 to 1956, budget started getting printed in both languages, Hindi and English. Till 1955, what happened that Indian budget was used to be present in English, but this practice was discontinued and budget was presented in both the language Hindi and English. In British era, budget used to be present at 5 p.m. but now it is presented at 11 a.m. Okay. Now let's see another facts of Indian budget. Until 2017, the ritual was to present the budget on last day of February, but now this practice has been discontinued and the budget is to be presented on 1st February. Okay, there were only two financial ministers who didn't present any budget. That were KC Neoji and HN Bahuguna. Okay, KC Neoji and HN Bahuguna, who didn't present any kind of budget. Now let's see another fact. The record of maximum number of budget is held by Sri Morarji Desai. He presented 10 budget, and in the previous slide we saw that only two finance ministers were there, KC Neogi and HN Bahuguna, who didn't present any budget. But this man holds the record of presenting 10 budget. Okay, for the first time in 92 years, Union Budget 2017 merged with Union Budget with Rail Budget, which was usually presented. Means Union Budget was merged with Rail Budget. Okay, so till now I assume that you have all understood the overview of Indian budget. Overview means basically there are some facts that you have to remember from the MCQ perspective point of view, and don't forget to check description box for getting notes. Now let's see what is annual financial statement. First of all, remember the article name. Article 112 of the Constitution requires that government to present to a parliament statement of estimated receipt and expenditure in respect of every financial starting from 1st April to 31st March. Means what is a financial year which will start from April 1 and will end on March 31st. What is a financial year? Financial year means all the accounting will be done between this period to this period. Accounting period means all the profit, losses, income, gains will be estimated under this particular year of 12 months. Okay, this statement is the annual financial statement. The annual financial statement is usually a white 10-page document. It is divided into three parts: consolidated fund, contingency fund, and public account. We will see their explanation further in the upcoming slides. Now let's talk about what is consolidated fund. It is a part of annual financial statement. What is consolidated fund? All revenues raised by government, money borrowed and received from all loan given by the government flow into consolidated fund. Means whatever loans government will take from RBI, it will be considered and come under consolidated fund. All government expenditure is made from this fund except for exceptional items. Contingency fund, I am not explaining you contingency fund. For that, let's get a very basic idea. Contingency fund is a fund which will be used in emergency condition. No money can be withdrawn this fund. That is what I said you in the previous slide, that how budget is being prepared without parliament's approval. No budget amount can be withdrawn. Okay, what is demand for grant? Is the firm which estimates of expenditure from the consolidated. How much the fund is to be withdrawn from the budget is decided by demand for grants. Remember, very important from MCQ point of view. Are submitted in pursuance of Article 113 of Constitution. 112 will cover 112 will cover annual financial statement, and demand for grant cover Article 113. Remember, very important from your MCQ point of view. Now let's talk about appropriation bills. Look, very basic idea. Whenever you are presenting a budget in the parliament, that's something which gives the power to withdraw fund is known as appropriation bill in a very layman language. Appropriation bills give power to the government to withdraw funds from the consolidated fund of India for meeting the expenditure during financial year. I have already explained you what is financial year. Financial year means which will start from 1st April and will end on 31st March. Post the discussion on budget proposal and voting on demand for grants, the government introduces appropriation bill in the Lok Sabha. It is intended to give authority. That's why I am intending the word that appropriation is the bill which gives the authority to government to withdraw from consolidated fund, means from which all the expenditure will be done by government. The amount so voted for meeting the expenditure during the year. Sir, what will happen if the majority doesn't support the budget? Means a new budget is to be presented in a simple language. So let's talk about finance bill. Very important. It has already given in your mock test by ICSI. Don't forget to check ICSI mock test. A finance bill is a money bill as defined in Article 100. 112 article will cover annual financial statement. Article 113 will cover demand for grants, and Article 112 of the Constitution, the proposal of the government for levying new taxes. Whenever there is a talk of new taxes, modification of existing tax structure, or continuance of the existing tax structure beyond the period approved by the parliament are submitted to the parliament through this bill. Okay, whenever there is a thing to produce new taxes, modifying existing tax structure, consider it as a finance bill. Now let's talk about other terminologies. Let's talk about contingency fund. I have already told you the fund which is to be used in emergency condition. As the name suggests, any urgent or unforeseen expenditure is made from this fund. For example, there is a tsunami, there is a COVID-19 situation from which contingency fund can be even used when there is no money for the government. The rupees 500 crore fund is the disposal of the president, means president approval is necessary in this case. Any expenditure incurred from this fund requires a subsequent approval from parliament. An amount withdrawn is returned to the fund from consolidated fund. So what is contingency fund? A fund which is used in the unforeseen event. Now let's talk about public account. Very simple. This fund is to account for flows for those transactions where the government is merely acting as a, wherever you find that government is merely acting as a banker, consider it as a public account. For example, provident fund, small saving, and so on. Now let's talk about revenue account. All the receipts and expenditures that in general do not entail sale or creation of assets are included in the revenue account. Remember, whenever you are earning tax, you are not creating any assets. Whenever you are earning any kind of tax, you are not earning anything. So that will be considered under revenue account. Now let's talk about revenue expenditure. Same thing happened. That doesn't creation of assets. For example, salaries. Okay, is it making any kind of asset? It is known as revenue expenditure. Now let's talk about revenue receipt. It is the same concept. Anything that does not result in creation of asset is treated as revenue receipt. Now let's talk about capital account. Very important. All the receipt and expenditure that liquid, whenever you are not creating any asset, it will be covered under revenue account. Whenever there is a creation of an asset, that would be generally come under capital account. For instance, if the government sells a share in public sector companies like it did in the case of Maruti, it is an effect of selling an asset. Okay, whenever there is a sale of asset or purchase of an asset, it will come under capital account. If the government gives someone a loan, it will consider under capital receipt. It will go under ultimately capital account. Okay, the budget which comprises of the following, not very important, but still I am teaching you: annual financial statement, demand for grant, medium-term fiscal policy and strategy, expenditure profile, expenditure budget, receipt budget, macroeconomic framework for the relevant financial appropriation bill and finance bill. Now let's talk about revenue budget. Look, you don't have to read this lengthy para, but still I made that so to create a fear. Okay, records all revenue receipts and expenditure. Remember, wherever there is a talk of that thing that records all the receipts and expenditure, it will come under revenue budget. If the revenue expense is more than the receipt, it indicates that there is a revenue deficit. Very important from your MCQ point of view. Revenue expenditure is for the normal running of government, like payment on debt, subsidies, etc. In non-tax revenue, the government sources are interest on dividend on investment like PSU, fees, and other receipts. Now let's talk about capital budget. Capital budget part of Indian Union budget has account for capital payment and receipt for the government. Remember, very important from your MCQ point of view. Mark it. Okay. Loan from public and loan from RBI will be counted under capital receipts, are loan raised by government. Whenever you are raising loan for the government, it will be considered under capital receipts. Okay, borrowing by the government from Reserve Bank of India, that we know that whenever economy was in deficit, government raised loan from RBI. Okay, capital payment will include long-term asset facilities such as land, building, machinery, etc. Now, this is the last topic in our chapter. Physical deficit. Our physical deficit is a shortfall in government's income compared with its spending. Okay, for example, you spend 100 rupees and you are earning 50 rupees. It will come under physical deficit. Its formula is physical deficit is equal to total expenditure of the government minus total income of the government. It will include capital and revenue expenditure. It will include revenue receipt plus recovery of loan plus other receipt. It is to be noted that physical deficit could be financed by borrowing from Reserve Bank of India. Whenever you are recovering physical deficit, it will from the Reserve Bank of India, which is also known as deficit financing or money creation and market borrowing. Okay, remember market borrowing and financing. Okay, very important. Deficit financing is very important for your MCQ purpose. Now let's solve some MCQ. The first rule is that you will all read the question. I will read question for you and you have to think of answer by pausing the video. If the revenue expense is more than that of receipt, it is then called, we already have said it in lecture, it is known as revenue deficit. The records all the revenue receipts and expenditure, it is known as revenue budget. Government receipt which neither create asset nor reduce any liability are called revenue receipt. Which of the following is not covered under the revenue receipt of government? It is known as loan from RBI because revenue receipt will not include loans. Now let's talk about is the net gross physical deficit less lending. All of you must be thinking of gross physical deficit, but it is a wrong answer. Its answer is net physical deficit. The difference between total revenue and expenditure of tell me the answer. Physical deficit means difference between total revenue and expenditure. This is wrong. Okay, this is correct answer. Now let's talk about when physical deficit is financed by borrowing from. I have already told you this in the last of the video. It is known as RBI. Okay, in the union presented on July 5 for the ease to government to access credit, for the government introduced a loan of 1 crore. It is for micro, small and medium enterprises. Now let's talk about our last question. Loan received by foreign government are covered under capital budget. Which are the elements of capital budget? It is known as A. All revenues raised by government, money borrowed and received from loans given by government flow into the consolidated fund. Okay, fund is the account. It is a public account. Who presented the first Indian budget? It is known as James Whitcomb. Who presented first Indian independent budget? We have already read that is R.K. Shanmugam Chetty. So that's it for today's guys. If you have, I hope you like the video. If yes, then please give it a big like and don't forget to check out channel for other free CS EET course. And for joining my WhatsApp group, you can message me on 7224075832. And for getting notes, you can go to the description box where you will find notes link and just download them. I have prepared in a very easy language.